Dear Dad, we're meant to be doing the all age slot today.
Oh my goodness, you're right. Have you got any idea what we might do?
Dear Daddy, I think I might.
I think people might have worked out that this week's animal is the deer. But you're thinking to yourself, there's no deer in the Bible, and you're wrong. Jonathan's going to read about it for us.
Psalm 42 verses 1 and 2. As the deer pants for streams of water, so my soul pants for you, my God. My soul thirsts for God, for the living God.
So you can imagine the deer in the Old Testament, in the desert, running around and walking around. And after a while, they've been walking and running for a long time, and their tongue's hanging out. And what you need, above all things, to stay alive in the desert is water. When I used to do survival training, we used to get told that you could survive maybe 3 weeks without food, but only about 3 days with water. And the deer in the Old Testament knew that. And David, writing this Psalm 42, says, just as deer pant for water, so his soul longs for God. It's the one thing David needs is God. So let's have a think about an illustration of that. Joshua's going to help us now. This is Joshua, ready to go on a nice long run. How are you feeling, Josh?
Great.
Great. Enjoy your run. Have a good time. Joshua's been a long time. Wonder when he'll be back.
Need some water now.
Well, I happen to have got some water just here for you, Joshua.
Thanks.
Feel better? Just what you needed. So for David in Psalm 42, he was saying that the deer, a bit like Joshua at the end of his really long run, they're just desperate for water. And David says, as a believer, the one thing that in the whole world he's desperate for is God. And that means that if we're believing in God, if we know Jesus Christ, we can celebrate the fact that we've got the best thing. We've got this living water that we can drink from. And if we're listening in and thinking about whether to believe in God, it's worth seeing that everything good in the whole world comes from God. If you want one thing in the whole world, you need Jesus in your life. He's the one that can give you life forevermore. He's the one that can save anyone from hell for heaven, for life forever with God. So Christians, we can rejoice that we've got living water and turn our minds to Jesus. And if we're not yet Christians, well, here's a thought for Christmas. Why not say to Jesus, all I want for Christmas is you. He's the living water. Drink him.